Hello everybody and welcome to Haus. I'm Rob, and today we're going to be getting our first look, at least my first look, at the new Pokemon Scarlet and Violet update going on the Nintendo Switch 2, which is going to be coming out this week. There's a new Porygon event coming out as well, you know, for Porygon evolving from Porygon itself to Porygon 2, which I think is really cool. And there's just some new footage that I thought would be worth kind of going over, discussing maybe my thoughts on, you know, if this is gonna end up being worth the buy, if you should spend the extra cash to get this upgraded version. But before we dive in, as always, I'm gonna ask you guys like and subscribe. Like if you enjoyed this video, if you find it to be informative or entertaining in any way, and then subscribe so you don't miss out on the great Pokemon content we have coming out here at Haus. Also, let me know in the comment section below if you have a Nintendo Switch 2 already. I do not. I will probably be, well, not getting one already. Obviously, if you've pre-ordered one and should be getting one the next day or two. I have not. I'm hoping to get one here later this year for Pokemon Legends ZA. But let's not waste any more time. Let's watch this video and kind of see what it's all about. All right. Oh, I don't have music on. So here you go. You guys can listen to the music now. All right. So a lot shinier. A lot more Pokemon. Yeah, that's the screenshot that I've seen. The town looks great. The city, I should say. And you have the Terra for Pikachu. Shiny. And that's it, I guess. Okay. Well, that was unnecessary, maybe. I don't know that really showed off much. Look, the graphics are still okay, right? I think the lighting is a little bit better. There's more that they can render, which is good. There's more that they can process, obviously. You know, you can see the Pokemon. They're a little bit easier, you know, to see in general. There are more of them. Obviously, we'll go through that here in a second as well. The rocks still look pretty crappy to me, to be honest. Like, it looks like a paper mache you know, mountain that I did, or a volcano that I did in grade school, but you know, it's fine. I do like the lighting. I think it's better, you know, and the character movements and everything. It's less hazy, which you know, I do enjoy. I think that's a great little addition there. The coloring looks much better here. The landscape still looks pretty dead. I don't know really what they did on this other than kind of make the lighting, again, the lighting looks good, I'll give it that, but those don't really look like, those look like, I don't know, maybe like Xbox One type graphics at best here for Pokemon. This is the one that everybody is, I think, talking about, and I'll spend a minute on this. There's a lot of Pokemon in this. I don't know that I necessarily care or want that many Pokemon. I kind of liked the amount that we already were seeing in Scarlet and Violet. I have seen the comments section already talking about the fact that, you know, this will make shiny hunting a lot easier. That I do agree with. I think that will be nice, but you know, Pokemon's not about realism. You know, I truly understand that portion of it, but to me, there's just too many Pokemon in this screenshot here. You know, I like that they're trying to show that, you know, there's more to the game. There's so many more Pokemon out there than we even think. You can see the size difference between, you know, even the Gyarados that are, you know, roaming around in this area. You got a little Tropius there in the background, but like, they're not realistic in terms of size, like within the game sphere as well. And I just think there's too many of them. I don't know, maybe you guys feel differently, but this feels a lot worse than running through grass. At least to me, there just feels like there's too many Pokemon here right now. I hope that it won't be this many, and what we've seen with Legends ZA, it's not going to be, but I don't know about Gen 10. Maybe that'll be different, but there's not really much else to see with this. You know, it's shinier, it's a little bit crisper, and I think that that's great, but, you know, for 10 USD, along with already owning the game, and then needing to have a Nintendo Switch 2, obviously, I don't think this is worth it. Maybe some of you do. I'm not going to tell you that you shouldn't spend your money on this if you want to. I think this should be a free update, personally. It doesn't feel like there's enough here for me to be like, hey, you know what? This is worth the extra money. That being said, I'm never going to probably buy another Nintendo Switch One game. Mostly because all the games that I am excited about for Nintendo are going to be coming out on the Nintendo Switch 2. So when I get that later this year, sure, I will, you know, be able to play, you know, Pokemon Legends ZA, Pokemon Gen 10 when it comes out, Champions, all that kind of stuff. But realistically, I don't see how this fundamentally changes the game that much. The graphics are nicer, sure. Is it worth the, I believe it's the $9.99 USD upgrade? I don't think so. It's not that, you know, I couldn't do it if I really wanted to. I just don't know that it's worth it. I don't think I'm going to be playing Pokemon Scarlet and Violet on my Nintendo Switch 2 with the feeling that I need to be able to have this upgrade. Maybe time will change that. Maybe I will feel a lot differently about it, but with the Nintendo Switch 2 coming out this week, with this being released, with the Porygon, you know, evolving from Porygon 1 to Porygon 2 event that they have going on right now, maybe I'm in the minority on this. You guys can let me know about that in the comments, like I said, but I just don't feel like this is something worth maybe more than a 30-second trailer, which is kind of what they have. I kind of wish that they had done maybe even a little bit more to make the landscape look a lot better, or maybe I'm just forgetting I've not played Legend or Scarlet and Violet in the last maybe 2 or 3 months. So, you know, maybe I'm wrong on that. I've been mostly just, you know, doing Pokemon TCG Pocket. So, I don't know. You guys let me know. Maybe I'm really, really far off on this. But either way, that's going to wrap it up for us on this Pokehouse video. So, from our house to yours, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.